Today, July 12th, marks the birth of Henry David Thoreau in Concord, Massachusetts in 1817. A quintessential American figure, Thoreau was a philosopher, essayist, poet, and naturalist whose influence continues to resonate profoundly across environmentalism, civil rights, and the pursuit of a meaningful life. More than just a writer, Thoreau was a dedicated practitioner of his beliefs, famously living out his philosophies and offering a compelling critique of societal norms. A life rooted in transcendentalism and nature. Born into a family involved in pencil manufacturing, Thoreau's early life was deeply intertwined with the intellectual ferment of New England transcendentalism. A close friend and protege of Ralph Waldo Emerson, Thoreau embraced the movement's core tenets: the inherent goodness of humanity, the spiritual unity of all creation, and the supremacy of individual intuition over dogma and tradition. This philosophical grounding, coupled with a deep appreciation for the natural world, would shape his most iconic works. In 1845, Thoreau embarked on his famous experiment in simple living, moving to a small cabin he built near Walden Pond. For 2 years and 2 months, he lived deliberately, cultivating his own food and immersing himself in the rhythms of nature. This period of intense self-reflection and observation formed the basis of his masterpiece, Walden, or Life in the Woods, published in 1854. Walden is far more than a mere memoir of rustic living. It's a profound meditation on self-reliance, simplicity, and the pursuit of a life unburdened by material excess. Thoreau meticulously details his observations of the flora and fauna, the changing seasons, and the profound lessons he gleaned from his solitude. He argued passionately for a conscious awareness of one's own nature and the natural world, believing that a deep connection to nature was essential for intellectual and moral stability. His vivid descriptions and philosophical insights cemented his legacy as a pioneering voice in nature writing, inspiring generations of environmentalists and conservationists. The power of individual conscience, civil disobedience. Beyond his love for nature, Thoreau was a fiercely independent thinker with strong political convictions. He was a staunch abolitionist and vehemently opposed the Mexican-American War. In 1846, he famously spent a night in jail for refusing to pay a poll tax, a protest against what he viewed as an unjust war and a government that supported slavery. This act of defiance became the catalyst for his powerful essay, Resistance to Civil Government, later known as Civil Disobedience, published in 1849. In this seminal work, Thoreau argued that individuals have a moral obligation to resist unjust laws and government actions, even if it means facing imprisonment. He posited that one's conscience should be the ultimate authority, not the dictates of the state. His philosophy of nonviolent resistance, prioritizing individual moral integrity over blind obedience, has had an immeasurable impact on global social justice movements. It deeply influenced figures like Mahatma Gandhi in India's independence movement and Martin Luther King Jr. in the American civil rights movement, becoming a cornerstone of nonviolent protest strategies worldwide. An enduring legacy. Though not widely celebrated in his lifetime, Thoreau's ideas gradually gained traction, becoming foundational texts in American thought. His writings continue to challenge us to question societal norms, live authentically, and appreciate the profound beauty and wisdom of the natural world. He urged us to simplify, and to live a life driven into a corner and reduced to its lowest terms, believing that true richness lay not in possessions, but in experience and self-discovery. In an increasingly complex and consumer-driven world, Thoreau's calls for self-reliance, conscious living, and a deep reverence for nature remain more relevant than ever. His legacy is a reminder that a single individual, armed with conviction and a willingness to live by their principles, can spark profound change and inspire generations to come.